Good morning, church, and welcome to the musing for January 8th. My name's Dave. I'm one of the pastors at the Community Christian Church at Carillon. For more than 20 years, I served as music director at First Presbyterian Church in Chicago Heights. Now, I was not a Presbyterian. Indeed, for a large part of that time, I was not a Christian at all. And I remember noticing that Presbyterians follow a specific liturgical calendar with different parts of the year given different names. Advent, Christmas, Lent, Easter. Each season had its own special color, its own special scripture readings. Those church seasons took up about 18 weeks. The rest of the year was listed as ordinary time. I thought that was kind of dismissive until I learned that the name comes from the Latin ordo, which means order, and refers to the fact that the Sundays in ordinary time are given ordinal names, numbered names, like first Sunday after Christmas, second Sunday after Christmas, fifth Sunday after Easter, for example. These periods of time were devoted to growing in discipleship, increasing in faith, and living out the great promises of Christmas and Easter. They were anything but ordinary. In the 17th chapter of Matthew, we read of a pivotal event in the life of Christ. He took 3 of his disciples to a mountaintop where he was transfigured and where he spoke with Moses and Elijah. Now, Peter was so moved, so affected by this, that he wanted to stay and live there. But Jesus led them back down the mountain. You see, a mountaintop is a grand place. The view from the summit can be spectacular, but you don't live there. Similarly, mountaintop experiences are wonderful. They inspire us and energize us, lift us up out of ourselves. But life happens in the valley. The mission of the church is in the valley. The trick is to bring the insights and the transformation that takes place on the mountaintop with you when you come back down the mountain. Now, Christmas and Easter, our celebrations of the Incarnation and the Resurrection, can be mountaintops. They mark events that have such huge implications. They trigger big emotions and big thoughts and big dreams and big changes. But that which originates in those big experiences grows to fruition in the days that follow, the ordinary time. Most of your life will be spent in life's valleys. It will be routine. It may be difficult. You may not be aware of all that is happening in you and through you. But remember, friends, the God of the mountain is still God in the valley. And He is always at work. And if you ask Him, He will help you keep in mind the glorious view that you had on the mountain, even as you labor in the valley. God bless you all.